Okay, here we are. Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse in Foley Square. We'll begin with yesterday's developments in the Ghislaine Maxwell case. She was convicted in the courthouse right behind me. And then, rogue juror 50, Scotty David, employed by the Carlyle Group, began to brag about how his own history of sexual abuse had swayed other jurors to vote guilty. There was only one problem. It appears that in his questionnaire he didn't disclose this. Now he's been asked to testify on March 8th, which would be next week. Hang on. Hey, we got a protest. All right, we're going to continue. That's how life down here. So Scotty David is supposed to be questioned on March 8th, but his lawyer, Todd Spodek, yes, of Inventing Anna fame, Todd Spodek, who represented Anna Sorokin, has said that he'll plead the fifth. So Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney, said that he is going to try to give immunity. But now Maxwell's lawyers say that they want to put the whole thing off till May. We'll have more on that. Also, at the cusp of two worlds, Igor Fruman, a man who in the Lev Parnas case pled guilty. This case was also in the courthouse behind me. Igor Fruman has asked to extend his date to surrender, only by a week, because his children are trying to get out of Ukraine. Hopefully they'll get out in that week. We've written that story as well. On Ukraine, I have to say, once again, the UN is a joke and a failure. The Security Council failed on 2 resolutions. Now, some media reported yesterday's vote at the General Assembly as a big deal. 141 for, 35 abstentions, 5 no's. Morocco didn't vote. Myanmar, the military dictatorship, was one of the yeses. And when you look at the population of the countries, it's not Palau, Micronesia. In any event, it's a toothless resolution. Antonio Guterres is trying to look like he's doing something, but he's in bed with dictators as he was at the genocide games in China. EDNY, we're going to be heading there for the 1MBD and UAE scandal. And finally, in DDC, the Reffitt case is going forward without any call in mind. We requested it. It was rejected. The logic we reject, that witnesses will somehow call in, I think they can get around that. To be continued, Inner City Press.